Welcome to The Lounge, the Her Lounge that is, where we share laughter, life experiences, and heart-to-heart dialogue. I am Wren.
I'm Jonah.
I'm Coletta.
I'm Queasy.
And we are
your four best new girlfriends.
All right, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Welcome. Listen, today, let me tell you something. This is going to be good. We talking about the total package. Let me tell you something I realized. It's a lot of people that think they're a total package. And they just a pack. And the ad ain't been ad. I'm just kidding. So it's just like, it's a lot of people who think because, let me say this when it comes to total package. And Queese is our resident statistician. She's going to give us some stats on this about being the total package. I think it needs to be defined, and Queese is going to help us here. What are the components of a total package? Because I think people think, oh, just because you got money or because you're stable or because you good looking or you know what I'm saying, or or you got this or you got that, or people sometimes equate the total package to materialistic things and not things that can't be bought with money. So, I don't know if we would consider the total package a balance of things that don't take money to have and things that money, money can't buy or that you access through money that makes you the package. So, let's talk about that. Queesa, tell us about some stats on this, the total package.
Okay, so per Reddit.com, the total package is a relationship. In a relationship is a phrase used to describe someone who possesses a complete set of desired characteristics. Though what constitutes this package is subjective and differs for every person. Ultimately, the total package is a personal and evolving idea that a partner fits into their unique life. So the key components of a total package, here we go, is personal compatibility. This includes shared values and personality traits, like being fun to be around, being supportive. Then the emotional connection, a partner who is kind, empathetic, emotionally present, and makes you feel safe, comfortable, and loved is a key part of the package. Physical attraction. This is a factor, but it is often balanced with other qualities and can even evolve over time. Then the last one I have is shared future goals. A partner who aligns with your desires for the future and your desires for the future and shows interest in your life is often considered part of the total package. So, it was one more, motivation for growth. A partner who motivates you to become a better version of yourself, whether through self-improvement or mutual growth, contributes to the package. So here, men reveal what they think makes the total package.
Woo, let's hear it.
Y'all ready? Number one, she can cook.
Wow.
Hates to shop.
I'm out.
Number two, she puts up with the smart, funny, pretty. Puts up with me. The smart, the funny, the pretty, the ugly. She puts up with me. Okay? The total package also is that she has a sense of humor.
Okay.
Number four,
I got that.
she has good combination. They didn't go into detail about what that meant. Number five, someone who loves and supports me. Number six, she has an amazing personality. Number seven, she cares for others. And number eight, she likes to send good memes. Okay, so a man, this says a man is considered the total package when he demonstrates a balance of qualities like kindness, confidence, commitment, along with a strong sense of self in areas such as career, relationships, and personal growth. There is no specific statistic for how many people feel that they have the total package in their relationships, because again, it's subjective.
Right.
However, data shows that a significant portion of people are unhappy in their marriages. Unhappiness. They say approximately 14% of couples report being unhappy in their marriage. The other statistic was another 11% admit to not liking their spouse, and 19% describe their marriage as loveless. And the last one, because these stats were real depressing, okay? The last one was feeling obligated. And it says a significant 38% of married people feel obligated to stay in their relationship. So what I want us to gather from those depressing statistics are the idea of the total package is subjective.
Yeah.
Because what I think the total package may be, you may think.
Right. And I'm gonna say this: in the couples that I've been counseling, my first question is if they're already married. Let me say this: is have you gone to did you go to premarital counseling? And a lot of them are like, yeah, but it wasn't. And I think that you find out the package in premarital counseling. I think because if you have the right type of counselor before you.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think sometimes still, even up until you go to premarital counseling, you're dating the representative. You know what I'm saying? And it's in premarital counseling where you have someone that gets into those spaces that you don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That you'd be like, wait a minute now.
I never thought about that.
You ain't never said that before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You like that? Wait a minute. But it's and so when I'm talking to a lot of the couples, they're like, no, we didn't have, and I'm like, that's why you're here now. Wow. Because who you married was a representative.
Wow.
That's who you married.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I think the total package is only a fantasy if it's perfection. If you're looking for perfection.
Okay.
That's good.
You know, now if you're looking
That's
for perfection,
good.
then okay, yeah. Then it's a fantasy.
Okay.
You know, and I love the fact that you said that it's subjective because like what and Lynn and I talk about this all the time. Like we'll look at, you know, like we'll bring somebody up and they'll be like, well, Pauletta, like you can't be mad at her for accepting that.
Right. Because to her,
that's her total package.
Yeah.
And that may not be.
And that may, you know what? And but I'm mad. Like I'm like, hey, first of all, you're not married.
And then what it takes to satisfy one person,
right,
is something totally different from what it takes to satisfy you. So my package ain't gonna look like your package, and still to us both, they could be total
packages.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what, like you're saying, why it's subjective. But I also think, like, you know, why do you have this? Why is your total package the total package? Is it because that there's something in them that you need to be fulfilled? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, and I'm not saying all the times, is it possible that your total package includes some deficiencies in you?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, is that why you have this total package? Because you're looking to be fulfilled in this individual?
So would the total package in that regard be considered like a list? Mm-hmm. Like your list?
Like, you know, if he got to have good credit because I got a 300 score.
Yeah, because you can't.
To make up for what you don't have.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But Judah, like, how important is it that when you're saying the total package, how important is it that you contain also what you desire? Like she was just saying, some people want somebody with a 7 because you know you got a 3 and you can't put your name on nothing. Yep. To me, that's unfair. For you to desire something you don't also possess. So speak to that. How important is it that we're saying the total package, but I guess what we're really talking about is our non-negotiables or our list. How important is it that you be your list? And is the total package a subjective thing? Like, is it a formula? Like, should I be going in a relationship saying, if he ain't got this, and that, she ain't got this. Speak to that.
So I'm gonna be fully honest. Okay.
We ready?
We ready.
Total package to me is a crock of boo hockey. Okay.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because when we talk about being in a relationship with someone, you have to have a clear understanding of self and what you need. And if this person is able to accommodate those needs. And so unless you are absolutely clear about self, there is no way. Now, granted, there are some basic things that he needs to have a job. He needs to, you know what I mean? There's certain things that, okay.
No, but that's subjective. Because there's some women that'll cake a man.
Right. That's true. But I'm just saying there are some surface things, right?
That you would think.
Right.
Should be
That's true. That should be
But for
non-negotiable.
some, you know.
But the thing about it is that what starts out as total package, throughout the course of the relationship, life happens. Life happens a lot, and things change. So what's sustainable? That's the question. What do I need in this person to have in order for this relationship to be sustainable? That's the question. That's what I need to ask. Yes, we want to be happy. Now, granted, I love to laugh, so he needs to have an excellent sense of humor. And it can be crude and it can be dry.
But you gotta have
one.
Funny.
It can even be dirty.
It can be crude.
That's what you want.
I didn't know what crude meant.
You know what?
It can be dry. It can be, you know what I mean?
But it gotta be some humor.
It gotta be. And I need you to be able to talk to me. You know what I mean? I need you to be able to communicate.
Yeah.
I also need to be able to feel safe with you. Those
Emotionally
and physically safe with me. If we're in a situation where, God forbid, danger, I don't need you to beat me running. You know what I mean? And leave me unprotected. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stuff that matters to me. And you don't always find that out up front.
Right.
You know, obviously, there are some first things that happen, like attraction, right?
Yeah.
Those are some first things that we're attracted to each other. We get the little butterflies, we get the tinglies, and there's chemistry, and see that stuff is foundational. But then once we get rocking and rolling, now we looking at, okay, so what is going to sustain us? And I think that's where we need to look at what am I able to reciprocate? You know what I mean? Me understanding what I need, but me also having an understanding of what he needs,
Right.
and being able to meet that. You know what I mean? Or what he needs from a partner, not what he needs. You know what I mean? So unless there is some very intense introspection happening, we can talk about total package all day long. You know what I mean?
True.
But the reality is that we don't know until we're in it what our capacity is.
Yeah.
And I think that's important for us to really, because social media and a lot of different other things will lead us to believe that, going back to the fantasy about what nice haves. All of it is nice to have, right? It'll be nice to have somebody that's this. It'll be nice to have somebody that's that. But in the thick of it,
what's necessary? I guess what's nice and what's necessary is two different things. And I always be, y'all know what my prayer is always: God, wrap what I want up in what I need.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or backwards, wrap what I need up in what I want.
Yeah.
But Dr. Farragher says, in my last relationship, it taught me that you can be the total package but be dropped off at the wrong address. And I guess, I thought about that. There are some people that I know that I've crossed paths with, that I know we could have done some great stuff together. But I know they were not ready for me.
Yeah.
There were people who pursued me that was not ready for me.
Yeah.
Like they are men who have been using the same methods for so long
Yeah.
that they think that,
It's going to work with you.
no, friend. They are men who've been using the same.
Pauletta.
Why are you laughing? Because you thinking
You know what?
immediately
Y'all
who I'm
laughing at each
talking
other.
about.
And y'all be laughing at each other.
Like, there are men that I know fumbled me. And I'm not saying that I didn't say fumble, Pauletta. I said fumble.
I know you said fumble.
You know,
'Cause
your
I'm like,
mind
you're
will go
right.
to,
Like, that's the
no, this the gospel
no,
truth.
like,
There
fumble
are
is
some
the perfect
men
word.
that have fumbled me.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm really like, I was interested.
Yeah.
They had piqued my interest.
Yeah.
And there were some things that they had in them that would have blessed my life. But the problem was they handled me like they've always handled everybody else.
Yeah.
And I'm not everybody else.
Sure.
Not that I'm some rare gem in
qualifying. I got
God's
you. We
garden
got
in
you. You ain't got
heaven.
to
You know what I'm
qualify.
You're an
saying?
amethyst.
But I'm saying,
But I hear you.
I know what they messed up at was they handled me like the norm. They expected for me to be impressed with stuff that other people be impressed with. They expect for me to be caught up in the way that they look.
Yeah.
They expected for me to be caught up in, I don't want to do this by myself, because I don't want to do ministry
Sure.
by myself anymore. But they expected me to be so enamored by their gift that I'll forget that they broke. You understand? I'm just being honest with you. And no, that's important to me. I ain't saying you got to be a
I
multi-millionaire,
know what you're saying.
but I'm too old to be building from the ground.
Right.
Right.
Now, let's talk about what the ground is. You ain't got nothing. Yeah. And I could tell when a man ain't got nothing without him saying he ain't got nothing. Because I've been around enough wealthy men.
To see how they
Wealthy
move.
men move a certain way. They don't never tell you that they got money. They don't never say nothing about money. But if you around them enough, you know they got money. I've been around enough wealthy. I've went out with some very wealthy men. Wealthy men carry themselves a different way. They're not braggy. I'm talking about real wealthy men.
Sure.
Not somebody who want to be wealthy.
They don't be pole
Or
mouthed.
not new money.
Yeah, not new money. There you go. You know, so I know when a man ain't got a lot. I can pick up on it. I just know. I know how you move because I've been around men that have a lot. You know, I've been around men that got money. So I know when you ain't got nothing for real, or when you really ain't got nothing going. Like, and don't think because you anointed that I'm gonna be so attracted to your gift that I'm gonna forget that I'm
natural.
gonna have to take care of everything if I be with you. No. Like, I know for a fact it's people that fumbled me. And if they had have just been in their authenticity and not trying to run game, it probably really could have been something. But you fumbled me. You did, you know, and I'm not saying that in a way like, you'll never get this, you know, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying I know that I've crossed paths with people that I could have been a blessing to them and they could have been a blessing to me had they threw away the slickness that they had always been operating in, had they threw away the player lines that they always been, you know, because this is what you've been doing.
Yeah.
And
it's
it's been working for so
It's
long.
been working.
And then you bump into somebody that's not impressed with you. You know why? Because I'm gifted
And
too.
you don't pivot.
Right. I'm gifted too.
Right.
But I also know the troubles that gifted people have because I know the ones that I have.
Yeah.
So I'm not impressed by you just being gifted. I'm looking for fruit. Yeah. If you saying you got this kind of relationship with God, you've been doing all this stuff with God all these years, and you have nothing to show for it, that's a problem.
Why are you tickled?
giggling? Because you know,
Like you over here wheezing to me.
am I lying? Do you
No.
feel that way? Just in cuts, and this more than one person.
I know. That's why I'm like, yeah.
And then, you know, that's been one person that I dated that I just feel like the majority of the issue is just timing. Like, it wasn't that they were the wrong person. It wasn't that nothing was really wrong with them. I believe with every fiber of my being, it was the majority of the issue
Timing.
was timing. Like the other stuff, because let me say this, I'm not also a believer in it's one person in the whole world for everybody.
Right.
Like soulmate type stuff.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
agree.
I'm not a huge believer in that.
Because you gotta make
Because-
it work.
yeah,
You-
'cause
it's too
I
much work
believe
involved
that
in
if two
relationships to be
people
talking about somebody's soulmate.
Want to be together and they're willing to make the sacrifices and adjustments
Yeah.
to be a part of each other's life, they can.
It's work.
I believe that with every
Yeah.
fiber of my being. So I'm not I ain't in that type phase about relationships.
What's
But
that
I
song?
do
What's that
believe
song?
that there has been people that it just
stupid,
was
Judy.
not timing. It
Yeah.
wasn't the right
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had the goods, I had the goods. We both could have been a blessing to each other, but the timing just wasn't right. And I really believe that. But that's only one person. There's not 5 or 6 people.
I got you.
There's only one person, let me be clear,
That was the timing.
that I believe it was timing. That I believe the majority of it was timing.
All
I'm
of
not
them
going
like,
to say
it
that
was
was
me.
all of it. But I believe that
That's
it
what they
was
doing
just
right now.
straight timing.
It was me.
You
She
know,
talking
and
about
I'm
me.
so
She talking about
glad
me.
that I didn't let nobody pull me into something before I healed.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing for me. And I'm so that if when I tell you, if I think about anything else, that's the one thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I was strong enough to not go into something before I healed. I'm grateful for that because they would have been a rebound person.
Yeah.
And I know me because of my personality. I would have woke up a year
In not
later
many days.
and been like, oh no.
In
I
not
know
many
me.
days.
And I've been like, I'm
Shall
finna
see
go.
the glory.
Because I will go. Please understand. Okay? So I will go. You know, one thing I will do is I will leave you alone. I always tell people that when I start talking to them. Let me tell you something about me. And people think I just be saying that. But I mean it. I will leave you alone. Hear me. I promise you. I'm not the person that can't leave you alone.
Right.
So maybe you've encountered a bunch of people in your life that couldn't leave you alone. Well, let me tell you something.
Oh, but I can leave.
That ain't me.
That ain't just
No, I don't care how much I like you. I don't care. I can leave you alone because I understand where I am in my life. I'm fully aware of where I am in my life. I'm fully aware that chemistry and personality and alone is not going to
It ain't
stick.
gonna keep you.
You got to have some core things. I wanted to read this thing from YPJ because I was listening to him, and then we'll go to, do you consider yourself a whole package? And then we'll go down like why you don't, what you need to add to your package, what ain't in your package. Like, is we gonna send your package back? Are you a refund package? Like, what kind of package are you? YPJ said something that was so good. He said, when you are knowledgeable of who you are very much aware of what it takes to deal with you. And I would say the last couple of people that I've talked to, that's what I had to realize. That you okay for right now, but I know me. Number one, I get bored extremely easy. So I'm not going to be able to do monotony. I'm not going to be able to do somebody who every day you go sit in the rocker and you watch Seinfeld. I ain't going to make it with nobody like that. Because I hate monotony. I hate the same. Like, that's why I don't like cruising. Because you wake up on the same boat with the same food choices I hate it. Anything that's like every day the same, I can't do that. So I know that, but I also know that, like, for instance, a person that, I ain't gonna even say all that. For instance, one of my friends posted something. He's a guy, and he was like, he posted like a picture, and it was like wings and fries, you know, and you could tell he was sitting with somebody, and he was just like, feels good to go out with a girl who will just kick it with you with wings and fries. I will kick it with you with wings and fries, but don't wing and fry me on the first time. Like, to me, when I'm doing that, we know each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we don't even care now. You know, we BLT
Yeah, right.
now.
Right.
You know, like, we know each other.
But like our first
But
date.
don't expect for me to be so comfortable with you to kick wings and fries with you when we haven't even spent enough time to even really get to know each other. Now, I'm not saying you got to take me to Fleming's, you know, or that, but I probably,
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Like,
That's what you're saying.
let me say this. I'm not saying there's a particular place you got to take me. Please understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, don't treat me like a home girl and we don't know each other yet.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Because I am definitely the wing and fry girl.
Especially
Please
if we're still
understand
in
me.
the impression
Like,
stage.
I will kick it with you. First of all, my favorite thing to eat is tacos. And I can eat them from
They
the
like
taco truck. We could pull up at the taco truck at a gas station and get tacos. You know, so I'm that girl. So don't think what I'm saying is it's a price tag. But what I'm saying is, don't try to start me off
Right.
at Wing
Wings
Out.
Plus, right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's what I'm
I
saying.
love
But
Cajun ranch fries.
yeah, and I like gifts because I give gifts. I like gifts because I give gifts. My love language, my top love language is acts of service. So shut up, Paula. So I'm a gift giver. So I know I'm not gonna be with anybody who don't like to buy gifts. I ain't saying you gotta buy me something every week. Please hear me. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when days come, they matter to me.
Right.
So if you the type person that be like, you know, I don't do days, yeah, you go on. Cause I do days. Now I didn't used to care about that. But after you lose so many people, you understand the power of celebrating moments. Yes. You know, so birthdays mean something to me now. And this is the thing, when your birthday come, if I'm with somebody, I'm showing out.
That's it.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that's who I am. I'm a giver. So I don't need to be showing out for you and you saying, dang, wow, I forgot. That ain't going to get it for me. I mean, so that's what I'm saying when I say he says you have to be fully aware. Another thing that irritates me is, and y'all please jump in on this. If I'm going through something, please don't say cliches to me. Like if you talking about something
This too shall pass.
that boils my blood, is that. Like if you're my person, you going to have language for me. You going to have language for my pain. You're going to have language for my insecurities. You're going to have language for what I'm going through. Yeah. And if I'm going through deep warfare, I don't need just smile. Like I'm irritated by that. Like,
never mind.
And I already know that ain't my person because my person's encouragement ain't going to irritate me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, Pauletta will tell you how many times I hang up the phone. Hey, let me go. It's a monkey, you know, hanging from the window. I'll talk to you later. I make up something because you talking about something that irritate me is a man who don't have language for my moments. Like you don't know what to say.
I like that language for my moments.
You ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah.
You know what I carry is too heavy for you to be tapping me on my back and saying everything gonna be all right.
Yeah. Right.
Like I need you to have some language.
Yes.
I need you to be able to speak to that. I need you to be able to say, hey, come here, let me pray for you. Come here. Or just come here. And then when I get to there, just pray.
Right.
Yeah.
Have language for what I'm going through. You know, so that's another thing. Another thing is conversation. If I'm on the phone with you and I gotta carry the conversation, thumb down. First of all, why the heck you calling me? Now, there's some people I appease every now and then because they just kind and they friends. I appease them, but I need a nap when I get through talking to them because I've carried the whole conversation. Like if I don't say, well, what you ate? We ain't talking about nothing. Why you calling me and you ain't got nothing to talk about? Yeah. Like that's another thing. I love a man that has great conversation and a man that has a well-versed conversation. Like he's able to talk about politics. He able to talk about the hood. He able to talk about food. He able to talk about different things. So that's kind of my thing. So I think that we as women, men, whoever we are, we need to be fully aware of who we are.
Of course.
Because being fully aware of who you are makes you fully aware of what it takes to maintain you as a person in a relationship.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that doesn't mean, that's not even a total package thing.
It's not.
That's just a meeting me at the place of my need, which you should be doing, you know. But I'm telling you, being able to speak to my pain is huge for me. Like I'm telling you, and I can't, oh God, I can't stand, that mean you empty is what it mean to me. Because you ain't got nothing to say.
It's too shallow.
Like it's too shallow. Am I making sense?
Yeah, I
like,
think when
maybe
you
I'm
said,
too hard, but I
no,
don't know.
no. When you said that, like, you know, like I'm fully aware, and I just wanted to bring just a little balance to that. Like I'm fully aware who I am, but that doesn't mean that I don't have insecurities. You know what I'm saying? You know, because some people like, oh, if you know who you are. No, like I still have insecurities.
I believe everybody
but
has
I know
it.
what it takes to make me happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes to make me happy.
But that's being fully aware, the understanding that you have insecurities.
Like I know, like
you ain't just
what
walking
makes me
around here.
happy is like you said, like I want to be with someone who like I'm crying when I'm talking to them. Like the same way that I know, because if it ain't nothing I know,
gonna-
I know I'm a teacher. I'm a 5-4 teacher, and I know I'm funny.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got that.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm gonna
On
step
lock,
you on that, friend.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you do.
And so-
You
You
funny
know what
without.
What you did?
Let's add this to that. You funny without trying.
That's right.
Okay.
I don't want nobody who try to be
Right,
funny.
right,
Because now
right,
I'm
right.
irritated
Now
again.
you trying to, and I'm like, so.
But what's funny is somebody that don't know they funny.
That's it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, and
That's
you, and they
funny.
like, what?
Don't
I'm
know
like,
they
man,
funny.
shut up.
You
He
know
like,
what else you like? You like witty people.
Yes.
I
Yes.
like somebody who could think on their feet.
Yes.
quick.
Yes. Because
Be able to give me a slick answer now.
Yeah.
When you be smart, you got a smart mouth. Oh, I like that.
And then if you can,
Like you got that
if you
slick
can make
mouth,
me be like,
and you
"Ooh."
know how to get smart with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like not in a disrespectful
Right.
way, but
Yeah.
be able to come have some comeback.
Have some
Yeah.
comeback.
Quick
Yeah,
with the
that's
zingers.
quick. You witty.
Right. And have me be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, so
Shut me down.
Shut me down.
Yeah.
Then I know, oh, you the one. But you know, yeah, like I need you to be witty. I need you to be funny. I need you to be emotionally aware.
What about financial?
Financially,
How do you feel about finances?
you know what? I was listening to somebody today, and I don't know who I was listening to, but they were saying that, you know, I don't mind, you know, like I want to be in a relationship where I don't have to work. Now I want to work. I'm going to work, but I don't want to have to work, because if I have to work, then that means that there's a dependence on me, and I don't.
You don't want
Well,
that
you
anymore.
saying what I always say. I
want
don't
you to
want to be
depend.
dependent on
Yeah,
financial.
you know what I'm saying. Now I'm
That's my ultimate goal.
Right.
But please understand, I'm not saying
Right,
that
right.
I won't be in a relationship where I don't
I ain't doing
contribute.
nothing. Right.
I'm
Right.
saying my highest wish
Right.
is that I'm not needed financially.
Right.
That's my biggest wish. But I'm not against being needed financially.
In a perfect world, like I could use our money for like
My money.
my money. I'm sorry. I can use my money for our trips, like groceries. You know what I'm saying? Like just stuff like that.
Rainy days. Like, I got us.
Yeah.
Anything go
You know
down,
what I'm saying? But like,
I
don't
got
be
it.
looking for me to go half on a mortgage.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm
that's
saying?
not what you
Like
want.
I'll pay our Hulu subscription and Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do that. But like, don't be looking for me to.
Do you think that's realistic in this world?
These men, I'm gonna say the men that
I'm just
I've encountered,
asking.
the men, based on the men that I've encountered, I just,
These 50-50 men now.
yeah,
They are.
yeah.
They're 50-50. A lot of men are 50-50 men.
And then like, I don't want you moving into my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be like, we're gonna buy a house together.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay,
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
mind them moving in your house within, like y'all, but they stand there until y'all plan to go somewhere else, or
That's how I'm
Well,
good
I
with
don't
that.
want to. I don't want to.
like we're
Like, are
here
we
right
married?
now?
We're married, not we just.
I mean, what? Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
we're-
Yeah,
we're-
I'm just saying, but like, cause sometimes some people be like, we building a house, but this is where we are right now. 'Cause
Temporarily,
say, for
yeah.
instance, like you may get with somebody who they might not own a house, but you own a house, but they got their own place, they stable, they got their stuff together. Like some people don't see the need to buy a house and they single. I think a lot of women we be like, I'm getting me a house.
right,
Not
right.
to say men don't, but a lot of men be like, shoot, man, I'm finna stay in that
Right,
one
this is
bedroom
my
apartment and
bachelor
stack
pad,
my
right,
paper. And
right.
a lot of men may not think like that. But will you be okay if somebody move in with you with the intent of, we finna sell this and move somewhere else?
Yes.
we.
Yes.
I'm gonna
You
say
would.
this. I'm gonna say this.
She would.
I wouldn't now because of how I obtained where I am.
Yes, I
If I
got you.
probably had obtained it by myself.
I got you.
Yeah, but because it got too much residue of Anthony Gates in it,
right.
it's a huge no.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Obviously,
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
But see,
You're
it
not
would have
coming
to
in
be-
this bedroom.
Right.
No.
But see, my thing is, if
I
we
got
do
you.
that, like it would have to be like some clear, like 6 months, we're out of here. Like I don't want you to get comfortable because see, I know me.
It's mine.
Turn my TV off.
I don't think I'll ever do that. Say stuff like that. Even if somebody, I wouldn't do that. Because I would
not
make
with
sure
somebody
that
she
I'm
love.
extremely conscious of that.
And she ain't
'Cause
gonna
I
do
would
it either
never
not
wanna
with somebody
belittle
that she-
somebody.
I mean,
she ain't gonna do it either not with somebody that is her person.
But what
She
if
not
he
gonna do
coming
it.
in your house and you ain't got to pay nothing?
nothing. I mean,
I'm just asking the question.
Like, I don't
what
pay
if he
nothing now,
moved?
really.
I know you
That's
don't
what I'm
because you
saying.
ain't got nothing to play.
Right, so you gonna have to.
Okay, I'm back. Listen.
Okay.
But I'm saying, what if he come and he take care of everything? Like, you ain't got to worry about nothing, but he in your house. Well, I'm saying he's in the house you acquired before you got him. Mm-hmm. But like he come in like, and I mean, you ain't got to worry about nothing.
She gonna be okay with it. Next question.
So he doesn't want to get a house? Like,
no, I'm not saying that.
I'm saying, so you're saying
I'm just
temporarily.
saying, say for instance, I got married.
Right.
And say I married somebody that live in Washington.
Okay.
And they decide I'm going to move to Birmingham.
Okay.
Well, of course they ain't got no house in Birmingham.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just using this for example only. Let that be clear. But, you know, if they come down here and they coming from Washington. So, of course, they don't have a place here, but I got a place here. And they move in with me.
And y'all are married.
And we married. I ain't got to worry about nothing. You wouldn't do that?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about nothing. Like he
Car,
come
no,
in.
all it.
Yes. Next question.
Mean, that's okay. If we're married, yeah, okay. But like eventually, like I wanna get our
you
own.
can move.
You gonna do that?
I want to get our own, but I seen.
What we talking about?
I'm just.
All you hearing is the
Now I
first
couldn't
part.
do it where I am now because of
Right,
memories
I
and
understand
because of why I'm single.
But the reality
Yeah, I
is
know that.
I
I know that.
That doesn't make sense for somebody to go. Because I'm
You
telling
know somebody has
that's
asked
happening.
me
I
that?
be looking at you sideways like, what
Somebody
you doing?
asked me that.
Really?
Yeah, somebody asked me that.
No,
They asked me
absolutely
that.
not.
I wasn't dating them. They was just somebody that, you know, I was chit-chatting with.
No.
And they asked me like, hey, would you let somebody move? I don't know why they asked me that, but it was a complete turnoff. Just to ask me.
Absolutely
was a complete turnoff.
NOT.
Like, will you let somebody move in with you?
No.
And I was like, no.
Not where you live.
But I sure come move in with you. Where you at?
Right.
Right, then I would.
I move in with
wonder-
you, and it don't even have to be the same kind of house I got.
Now, would
And I'll
there be
move
some
with you.
stipulations?
Now I ain't finna move to 450.
Why? But you just said it ain't got to be where I am.
Okay, you know
just
where
said-
I am.
Right, but you just said it ain't
You
got to
gonna
be.
go? I'm coming. I'll come into a nice garden home or whatever. But
You ain't going to 450.
what is it for?
That's where she used to live.
Oh,
You
no,
and you ain't got to worry about nothing.
no.
I mean, okay, let's play.
I
So-
can't even fit
She
what
said,
I
"Let's
got
play."
into 450.
So
now.
you
I'm gonna have to give away everything I got.
you
To go to 450. I'm talking. I'm gonna have to be straight sewing everything I got. Think about it. What I got won't even fit. The furniture I got won't even fit in there. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just like, that season of my life is gone because that was a sacrifice. I'm being real now. I'm just talking real.
And then I
Because
guess
think
there's
about
part
where
of me
I
that's what's
came
scared.
from
Right,
to go to 450.
right. That's what I'm saying.
I came from something greater.
Right.
To go to
Something
450,
lesser.
which is fine. I don't have no problem. At that time, you got to think about where I was at that time. I was much younger.
Yeah.
Okay, I was much younger. Okay, so I was younger. And where the age that I was at that time wasn't an age necessarily everybody got their life together. So I was still in the we can build stage. Not saying we can't build now, but we just not starting with the foundation.
Right.
Am I making sense? What I'm saying, like the windows got to be up, the walls got to be up, the doors, the
foundation,
roof,
all of that.
Yeah, like we maybe just
Now, we
need to
can
do
furnish the
Like
house.
we best may need to do the floors and choose the doors. I'm not building from let's go lay the slab. I'm too old for that, and that's just how I feel. Like I probably got more years behind me than I got in front of me, most likely. You understand? Well, I told God I'm little 92. Which still is more behind me than in front of me. I'm at least a little 92. But
I'm gonna be like them ladies having our say.
but no, I wouldn't go back to that. But I don't have a problem with the and I don't even call it a downgrade because everything is not about a downgrade.
Right.
You know, everything downgrade ain't necessarily a square footage thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm not going back to that.
Okay.
To that degree.
Right.
You understand what I'm
got you.
saying? Well, I got to give him a piano away. I got to, give him a couch away. I got to give everything away because
All the art.
yeah, nothing's gonna fit anywhere. Like no, so no. But I'll come with you though. Oh, I'll come with you. What? I will come with you.
Queese, you think you the total
I ain't
package?
coming with you to stay in no house another woman stayed in though. I ain't gonna be there with you forever. Like if somebody else it got they
That's the
scent
same for you.
and
That
they
is-
decor in it and all that, no.
A scent in there.
Nope. Cause I'm
get it.
coming in there
A
being like,
white
how
diamond.
many women been in this bed? Okay, let's
We
get
getting a
some
new
new
mattress.
mattresses and a new bedroom set. Cause I ain't falling behind all
Like
that.
I don't want my underwear in the same way she had her underwear.
Yeah,
You
like,
know, and
no.
if her underwear fell behind,
And I'm okay
then
with
going-
buying the bed. I'm okay with it. Let's go pick it out. Cause
I'm with you.
It's too many memories on this suit,
Right,
and I don't want to add to it.
right.
So so do y'all consider yourself the whole package?
Queese, I mean, cause you married. Like you think you.
I'm not like sold on the concept of a total package.
Me either.
But I will say I'm a valuable package.
Ah,
Hi, Shata. Yeah,
I agree, Quiz.
I agree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like relationship reveals more about you that you need to work on. If you had, I'm serious.
So okay, like when when you got married,
come back with it.
Yeah, I was so
think you
young.
were- do you think you
You
were
ain't
like
lying.
a valuable package then?
Yes,
Okay.
I do believe. I feel like I'm more valuable now because I'm more exposed.
But what about
to-
when you first got married?
I
She
felt
said
like
she
I
feel
was
like she was
valuable.
valuable.
Okay.
I felt like I was valuable. I didn't know how much about me wasn't okay. Like I didn't know how selfish I was. I didn't know how you know what I'm saying, like my way or no way.
Come
or
on.
I didn't know that.
Controlling.
One of the first things that my husband told me was you're spoiled. And I was like, I'm not spoiled. I'm not a spoiled person when it comes to material things, but emotionally I can be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Right.
about you being green?
What you mean? Like
Naive.
I know I'm
It
saying
wasn't
like
naive. It was just
Green is naivete.
yeah.
Like you were dating like
Nino
Pablo
Brown.
Escobar. You know what I'm saying?
And
And you Mother Teresa.
Right. So you saying what are you
Yeah,
what's
hey,
the,
lay
what's
off
the
my
question?
I
cousin.
guess
now.
my like, do you think like was that valuable because like I'm going in fresh?
Oh, yeah,
and,
probably.
and, you know, or
Yeah.
do you think had you been more, knowledgeable, do you think that would have helped? Or do you
Yes.
think no? Okay.
Yes, I believe that if I would have taken my time, like even the decision that I made, because I was approved for a home when we first got together, but how immature I was mentally, we could have, because he was just like, how about we invest and like build a house from, actually work on the house and then sell it and start. Mentally, I was thinking, you're going to have the maintenance and the work that comes behind it. We can just go to an apartment right now and we ain't got to worry about all that right now because I'm just trying to wrap my head around being out the house with my mom and dad.
And I'm married.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, me and married. So, I was so immature. I wish I had known, you know what I'm saying, about investments. Or, you know what I'm saying, like starting somewhere.
Okay.
But I didn't get that then. So that, it was a lot that I could have done better. But I felt like I was valuable just because I had not given myself to everybody. And I'm not just talking
And I
about
believe
sexually.
that probably had his chest up.
Yeah, but it wasn't just sexually. It was because one of the biggest things that I had to get him to understand was, you know me in a way nobody else will ever have a chance to know. And this not a sexual thing. This is beyond the mind.
Vulnerability.
Ain't nobody took the time to get to know that part of me.
Right.
Because this is all
Oh,
they see.
that's so awesome.
So you get to know me in a way that I don't care how many musicians I got to deal with. They'll never know me like you know me. You know what I'm saying? I'll never feel free
wow.
enough. And one of the biggest things that he did for me is I'm an overthinker. So when he told me, I don't even know why you worrying about that. Like, I got that. That can stop mine. You know, because my brain, because it's constantly going. Like, I literally take melatonin to just stop my brain from, because I'm thinking, just, people be like, oh, you're so creative. But sometimes creativity, you don't know when to turn off. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
So sometimes just having him sometimes say, why are you, because I build a mountain. And he'd be like, where did that come from?
Like, right, this is really
why are you still talking? Like, I'm still going. That's why I say I don't have a problem telling you what I feel. But what I have a problem with is actually, once I get it out of my head, not creating more problems. And just having somebody say,
hey, I got
chill out.
Chill out. I got this.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's one of them. But I got a lot. I feel like the more we get into it, the more I'm like, dang, I was like that. I didn't see that. So I feel like it reveals more about you. Mm-hmm. That's why you got to make sure that you're with somebody you really, really got more than just, but it does help that he's good looking. Got more than just love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't let her push you to say the wrong thing, please.
But it helps that he look good. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care what nobody say. It helps.
It helps a whole lot, because when I don't,
you be like,
yeah. Especially when it's we talking about whole package with, you put on that cologne and you got on all your clothes and them earring, like I'm attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
I love with his earrings and his ear. I love.
You know why? Because to you that breeds that little edge part of it.
Maybe it is.
Oh, it is.
I love his swag.
Church
the way he
girls love edge.
Yeah, I like that he
That's
doesn't.
our secret.
It's crazy because it doesn't always work in my benefit, but I like that he don't follow the rules. I'm for real, like he not gonna if everybody in the room say red, he gonna say green. He gonna say green, and there's a part of me that's attracted to that until it comes to us talking.
Now, wait a minute, now you
I be
gonna
like,
say red?
Dog, come on. But he has, and the way he perceives stuff. I'm going on a whole nother
He's
tangent.
his
but
own person.
He really is, and
that's what I love about him. And I mean, not that's my folks, but I love that about him. He's always been like that. He danced to the beat of his own doggone drum. I like that.
And he's never tried to be. He was telling me, you can't police my mouth. I be like, okay.
If somebody tell me that, okay, let's keep going. Pauletta, come on.
No, I don't need to go. Let me let that go. I can police your mouth. I can copy.
Pauletta.
I can be the sergeant. Okay.
Lay your hands. Because that ain't even what I was talking about. That was not what I was talking about. That wasn't even the way she was going. No. You see what I'm saying? When I said deliverance is available to you. Right.
That's what you was talking about.
Pauletta, you think you the whole package?
Yeah. I think, let me say this. I bring a lot to the table.
Okay. Come on here.
I bring a
lot
to the
table. It ain't much missing out my package.
It ain't, I may need some seasoning on some of these plates. I can set me a seating of 12 sufficiently.
Oh God!
And I'm not just talking financially, but I'm just talking, I think being a counselor has added to that because, I know how even if someone is not emotionally available, how to be able to pull that out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. With just questions and, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why, I've been talking to some guys and they're like, I ain't never told nobody that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely got a
But
way.
it's just, it's because, so that's why I think that, I bring a lot to the table.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? And so it's just, and now having this doctorate degree.
Yeah. Would you marry somebody who's not a doctor? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Because it's not, it's not that many black men that have doctors.
Would you marry a man that doesn't have a degree?
Ooh. What does he do?
I'm just saying.
It depends. And I'm saying this
that because there's a lot of millionaires that are not don't have degrees.
That's why I asked you what he does, because I've dated someone who just tried to put me down because I was going after, degrees because, so why use that smart word? I said, I use kind.
That was a bye-bye moment.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, all I said was.
I said literally. Right.
It was, literally. And he's like, why you just couldn't say, what? Why I just couldn't say what? You know what I'm saying? So I guess the trauma from that, maybe be like, no, if but there are millionaires that don't have degrees, but it would depend on what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Does he have his own business? Is it successful? Or is he just selling rocks? You know what I'm saying? So, like, what are you doing? What are your goals? Because you can not have a degree and be goal oriented. Because that's another thing. I want you to be goal oriented. Like, okay, like, what's the next thing?
Yeah.
Like, you've reached this pinnacle. What's next? So yeah, I would date somebody, but they would have to be doing something like like I'd date somebody in the coal mine. Yeah. Because I'm gonna get that black lung insurance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely.
What?
Saying
the fact that you know about that,
is what really bothers me. Shout out to my daddy.
Yeah,
I know that's right. That black lung.
That's it. That black lung.
He spent 45 years in the mine.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
He got that good insurance.
For thinking about me.
Julie, you think you're the total package? Or I know you don't believe in that, but do you bring a lot to the table?
I agree. I think my thinking is along the lines of with Queasy. I know that I am a valuable commodity.
Mm-hmm.
I do, and the more I learn about myself, the more I understand how valuable I am. Yes. And I don't. But in learning about myself, I'm learning to grace others. You understand? In learning, about myself, I am learning how to where to apply grace and where to apply limits and boundaries.
Yeah.
That's good.
And so, but I do consider myself to be a valuable commodity, and Jay is a lucky man. Go ahead.
He is.
Hello.
He really is. He is. I feel the same way. I echo the same sentiments that you all said. Like, I don't think anybody is the total package. Because total package to me translate perfection.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And I mean that it may not mean that.
Right,
but
right.
when I think of total, I think of that. So no, I'm not perfect. And I know that somebody is going to have some things to deal with me. But but I don't think it ain't a burden to the one who's called to do it. I'll just say it like that. It's not a burden to the one who's called to do it, because the next relationship that I'll enter in a way that I haven't entered any other relationship ever again. Yeah. Before. So I realized that somebody's going to have to be patient with me. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And things like that. And they're going to have to see my value as worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not that, I'm finna come in and you got to be coaching me. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that just coming from loss.
Yeah.
It's a different entrance.
Sure.
Than I've entered any other relationship, which is why when I talk to people now, if somebody say, what do you want or what do you need? The number one thing I need is safety. Mm-hmm. And now too. For me, that's uno. Like, the number one is safety. I got to feel safe, because me feeling safe is a gateway to everything else.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's a gateway to my vulnerability. Yeah. It's a gateway to trust. It's a gateway to everything for me. But I got to feel safe with you. And I'm not talking about like safe, like that you won't cheat on me. Like, I think that's the understood thing. I'm talking about safe to fully and completely be.
Yeah.
Like, just that kind of safety. Yeah, so that's what I need. But am I the total package? No. But do I think I bring a lot to the table? Absolutely.
And total gives the impression that it means that there's nothing left to do.
There you go.
Oh yeah, and I think there's always room.
Always.
And you're gonna always need to grow, because you're joining in with somebody different.
Yeah.
Right.
And every person requires a different thing.
And every round goes higher and higher.
I hope my round definitely goes higher, but I really do. Like, I don't want the round if it ain't gonna go higher. Like, I'm good. If the round ain't going higher, I'm good.
Now we might have to set our feet like hinds feet when we go up, but
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But and I think too that people sometimes think like, because I'll speak about, Sean did this, Sean did that, or I still share things about him that people think I'm looking for a duplicate.
Right.
And I'm not.
Right.
Like, I don't believe, and I say this publicly now, and for the longest I would never say this, but I'll say this publicly, and we can end right here. I say this publicly now, but I never would say it before because I didn't never want it to look like I was dishonoring him. But I don't believe that God will allow me to lose what I needed for my future to reach my destiny. That doesn't minimize who he was. I believe that he carried me to the point that he carried me. He introduced me to life that I've never known. Y'all know that song, Ryan Leslie?
No.
You should listen to it. I Choose You. Beautiful song.
Oh, okay.
And he really did. He introduced me to a life that I had never known. And that is forever etched in me. I'll never forget that. I'll always honor him for that. I think of that even as I move forward. That to accept somebody in my life who doesn't treat me great would be to diminish all he invested in me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That would be purposeless of his investment. That would be a bad return.
you gotta love you better.
He got to love me better. You know what I'm saying? And loving me better don't necessarily mean loving me bigger. It means loving me where I am because I'm in a different space now. Right. I'm in a different space now. And so, so I think sometimes people, she looking for Sean. No, I'm not looking for Sean.
Right.
I'm looking for what I need and, what God wants for me. So, it's not, I'm not looking for anything, but, what comes, it has to complement my life in this season. So, no, I'm not looking for a duplicate because if that's the case, I don't believe God would have ever allowed what he allowed because I don't just think he'll put you in a place and then take from you the thing you need to reach destiny.
No, absolutely not.
So I know that there's somebody that God has that will be what I need, to even my child, like in the stage he in right now and possibly, leaving again. I'm okay with it. But my thing I said when we talked about was that I believe that if God allows that, I also believe he's going to send me what I need.
Absolutely.
Because he's always promised me that if I keep my hands clean and my heart pure, I'll always have what I need.
Come on.
And I really believe that. So I'm not like, oh my God. I'm cool. God has to have what I need. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I am. Juna, question of the week.
How do you define the total package, and is it enough for you?
I think that's really good because I think sometimes we encounter people that are great packages, but it's still not enough for us. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to what me and Pauletta was talking about. Like, what Pauletta need, I don't need.
Right.
We may need some of the similar things. Yeah. Well, me and you may need the same similar things. But what it may take to fulfill you, I may not need all that. You know what I'm saying? Or what it takes to fulfill me, Pauletta may need way more than that. Yes. I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on the purpose because I think it transcends relationships and it's purpose partner.
Sure.
That what you need is a purposed partner, a partner in purpose. So that weekly question of the week is, how do you define the total package and is it enough for you? Y'all know the conversation does not end here. Follow us on our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram at The Her Lounge or The Her Lounge Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify and iHeart. All right. See you next Thursday.
Bye, y'all.
Gang, gang.